Okay. I love you too. Hi. I've been quite a busy person the last couple of weeks, so there hasn't really been much of an update until this week. So we got accepted, my mum and I got accepted into a Christmas market, which is happening on the 30th of November, so the end of the month, and is literally 3 weeks. 3 weeks until I've got to get all my shit done and everything organised. So it is an absolute chaotic mess in here. But a few things. I started showing my drawings on Instagram and you guys really love them. So I'm just going to show off a few of the things that I have made. I got some Christmas tags. I'm just hole punching them myself. I'm cutting them myself. This is my own drawing. It's so exciting. And then you guys love my little box toys. So I've got folded cards. Nothing on them. I just made a little logo of Earthy Friends Studio, which I thought was kind of cute, kind of in line with my Earthy Knots designs for my crochet patterns. So it just makes sense just to put it all in. And I've also done I like one-sided cards. I don't know, it's just a me thing. So one-sided cards as well with the logo on the back. So we've got the bok choy, the Christmas tree, ready for Christmas. And also we wish you a mushy Christmas. Isn't Celia cute with a little bauble? It's so fucking adorable. And then I thought just as a little freebie, I drew this and my partner thought it was so funny and very cute. So that's what I'm going with. I thought as a little freebie that'd be really, really cute. But I might also put it up for sale as well. So I don't know, trying to work out pricing, guys. Like, come on, this is so difficult. I was like, oh yeah, $5, like not a problem. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should do some proper research. And then I'm like, people sell them for $6 and $7. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. Then I'm looking at the paper quality and I'm like, oh, maybe not. I have 200 GSM paper, which is quite thick, and I originally had it because I was making labels for my yarn. So I've just been using that and it's been really, really good quality as far as I'm concerned. Could be a little thicker for a card or something, but yeah. So then I'm like, okay, I'll just lower my prices. So I think I've got it set to how I want it to be at $3.95. And yeah, and then I also drew up some thank you labels. Oh, get in there. So I did the bok choy, and then I also did Celia. So they turned out alright. I've also learned, I don't know if you can see, I've put a little note here of CMYK. I learned that my particular printer is actually needs CMYK files, and that explains why some of them have been a little bit grainy. So I've been learning how to print and stuff. So yeah, so that's all exciting. You can see I've got my the labels here. They're just like a set of 8 peelable stickers. So yeah, with that, I've also just been doing 1,000 other things. We've been prepping for this market, so I've got like a basket here. I don't know, just oh god, the pointing is terrible. Anyway, this basket. This basket, don't put that in. This basket here. Yeah, so I was thinking I'll put it up on its side so it gives a little bit of height, and I can put some, I've made some toys. We've got like a squishy, a couple of brontosauruses, and then I'm also making some jellyfish keychains. So I'm so behind. I am so behind on all of it. So that'll be my next 3 weeks is crocheting like mad. So yeah, I want to put that on its side, put the brontosauruses in it, and then just some of the toys on top. And I also got like it's supposed to be a ring holder that you put like face up like this and little fingers like this. Hang on, give me a sec. I found this. So I found this at Spotlight. So it's supposed to sit like this, but I thought if I just stick it to the side of the box, then I can put the jellyfish key rings on it. Easy. So cute. And then we got, you know, some flowers, just some gum leaves as well, just to kind of decorate the table, make it look like a picnic. I've got a nice little picnic rug in there as well. So yeah, we've been working hard. Don't eat it. Don't. Alright, so this guy's been really needy and like trying to eat everything. And I mean everything. Just like, stop it, you don't need to eat everything. Alrighty, so that's where we're at. Today is Thursday. God, I thought it was Wednesday. Today is Thursday, the 14th of November. Today I'm going to be crocheting like mad. I need to make some Christmas tree ornaments, so that's on my list. And I'm also probably going to try and squeeze in a bag or two. We'll see how we go. My hands are hurting a little bit, so we'll see how much I can do. And if not, then I'll come back to maybe drawing, because I need to get a few more designs in, I think. I don't just want the 3. I think it's a bit boring. I might try and at least make 5. See how my creative juices goes. And yeah, and if I've got none, then I might just... Can you just sit still for 2 seconds, dude? 2 seconds. If not, then I might just come up here and start cutting some stuff, and yeah. Alright, see how we go.
Hi, welcome back. It's been a while. I'm sorry. So I thought I'd just do a little bit of a catch up on YouTube about what's been happening and why I've been a little bit absent, and why I suck at vlogging. Let's be honest, I'm actually really crap at this, and I'm trying, and I'll just keep trying, and I feel like a new start is needed, and we will make that happen. So let's begin that. Pretty sure when I left you guys, I had left you with I'm making stuff for a market and this is where I'm at, and that's essentially what happened. I did make a lot of stuff for a market that didn't actually go all too well. Now let me talk about that a little bit more, because that was pretty much the last thing that I spoke about, the last thing that I was prepping for, and the last thing that you saw me doing. And sorry if I sound like absolute crud, I am actually unwell. Again, because, you know, why not? Life's great. My mum and I were accepted to go at a very small market. We knew it was a small market to begin with, and we did very small and very limited amount of stock. It was for the Lifestyle Officer Christmas Market. Now, Lifestyle, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like, almost like a retirement village, but for independent living. And, you know, people go in there, they've got community hall, and, you know, it's for over 55s, essentially. So we went there, and they had like this beautiful little hall, and we had, I think, us and maybe, I'm going to go with about 10 or 12 stalls all up. It was really, really damn cute. And the people who were running it were just freaking amazing. That was just so beautiful people, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time. However, there were so many things that essentially didn't go right. But let me start with what I made and what my mum made. My mum loves to sew, so she sewed like these beautiful baby bibs and some bandana bibs, also some burpees, which are the ones that you throw over your shoulder. She also made the little lavender bags that you pop in your drawer to keep the moths away, and also these beautiful foot soaks, and it's just like a little bag of like Epsom salts and with like different teas in it, and it smells so good. Like, I was like she had like really nice flavors too. I think I got about 3 bags of eucalyptus and peppermint. I was just like, yeah, I've got to do this. You soak your feet in like warm water for 15 minutes and so good. Anyway, so that's what my mum made, and I made just various stuff. I had a couple of crocheted items. I tried to actually offload a couple of old ones that I had made a long time ago and brought the prices down dramatically. And then I also did a hand machine, the knitting machine of like some headbands, just made quite a few of those, and then just made all my cards. So all my cute little illustrations, I made cards, and I made like gift tags. I did like 15 of each, and then I made sure that I had plenty of gift tags, just in case, and ready to go. Anyway, so they were the things that we made, and I think I ended up making like $1,000 worth of stock for myself. And I know that like when you do markets, you make $1,000 worth of stock, you're not going to sell out, and if you do sell out, then holy moly, you did not make enough. But yeah, so it was kind of nice to be like, okay, cool, got $1,000 worth. If I walk away with 100, I'll be so happy. So what went wrong? On the day, so it was on, I think, the 30th of November, which was a Saturday, and the weather here in Melbourne was absolute crud. It was raining, it was so muggy, and it was just a horrible day. Really grateful to be in an indoor market, which was just a bonus. So we were like running around in this muggy, rainy weather, trying to get all our boxes in and set it up, and apparently the store next to us didn't actually turn up, so then we could spread out a bit more, which I'm so grateful for, because we had so much stuff between the two of us and we tried to limit it. It was just, it was really silly. Anyway, so that was like problem number one, was the weather. Problem number two was completely out of the venues. Both of these things were out of the venue's control, which is totally fine. The other thing was there was roadworks. And when we kind of spoke to them later, and she said, like, last year we didn't have those roadworks there, and all these people were like in that new estate over there. It was a beautiful day, and they would walk over and they would come to our market, and like sales were like going out the door. It was like a really good market. We had lots of traffic coming through. So it was just incredibly unfortunate that they literally had the roadworks right at their bloody doorstep. There was no footpath you couldn't get through the traffic, essentially. You couldn't get through the roadworks. It was literally just barriers, and they had barricaded one side of the road off, which was the footpath / entrance to Lifestyle Officer. And it was one way. There was literally traffic lights on each end of the roadworks, and it would just go great, and you get one lane of traffic going through. So that caused a massive problem with numbers at the market. And at the end, she kind of said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, we had a great year last year, and I think between the weather and the roadworks, we were just never going to get those numbers." And I felt so sorry for them, because they were raising money as well for Backpacks for Kids, which is an organisation here based in Victoria, where you can donate some goods, whether it be like food, toys, things, stationery, like books and stuff for kids, and they literally build a backpack for a child and give it to them while they're transitioning, or they might be homeless or whatever it may be. So it's a really great organisation, and it would have been so nice to be able to donate some more. We did grab some raffle tickets while we were there. We're like, yeah, we'll take advantage of this, and I know all that money goes towards them, so that was really, really good. My partner even came along and he bought so many raffle tickets. I love that man so much. Anyway, so it was a little unfortunate that the market was essentially crap at the end of the day. And I'll quickly just go through what what the outcome was. Mum did a little bit better with her sewing. A lot of the things like, lavender bags and foot soaks and a couple of bibbies were a little bit niche, but really appealed to that generation, if you understand what I'm saying. So she sold about $100 worth of goods, which is wonderful. I sold 0 cards. I was a little bit annoyed about that I sold absolutely nothing on the car front. I did sell a couple of handmade items, which is good, so I walked away with about $50. So that, after spending weeks and weeks on end trying to design and print and make all of this stock for this market, and I walk away with $50, I was a little bit devastated, but it made up for it while I was kind of there, because I had an order come through. I was so excited on my online store. I was like, yep, that's awesome, that's made my day, I'm happy with that. And then I saw another lady who crocheted these beautiful animals. Mum went and bought a monkey for my son, and I saw this dragon. It was so long. I have to bring it in. I'll take a photo and I'll pop it up here, I reckon. This beautiful dragon, and it was crocheted. She's like, it's $40. I'm like, no, please take more. Here's extra money for you. She's like, oh no, I sell it because I enjoy making them, and that's it. I'm like, that's wonderful, but like, you deserve that little bit extra, because there's a lot of time and effort that went into these, and it was so beautiful. So my son essentially stole my dragon, has been sleeping with it ever since, essentially. So I've lost that forever. Yeah. So I guess the other thing I kind of learned from this market is my drawings of, the cute little bok choy and the cute little mushroom and the cute star and stuff. It might not be for that generation, which is fine. And we did have a couple of family members kind of come in. They were from the families in the villas there, and I think another couple come from an estate or something. And that was pretty much it. And they kind of looked at it, get a little smile, and they walk off. And I'm just like, none of them picked them up. So I think for me, wrong market. On this occasion, again, it was totally out of their hands. I don't know what it would have been like if there were no roadworks and there were, if the weather was better. I think that having the roadworks there was the massive block, to be honest. And I felt really, really sorry for them for that instance, because, you're trying to raise money for a good organisation and there's nothing, not a lot of traffic coming through, which is, really horrible. So I kind of learned that I think, next time I do a market, I'm going to have to pick a bit better and make sure that, I've got the right audience for the things that I'm making. I certainly will do a split again though. I absolutely hated crocheting for a market because I don't really like making things over and over and over again that take too long, and that's the thing with crochet and craft. You've really got to be dedicated. You've got to be, your mind's going to be set on it, and if you don't, then you kind of create this I've got to crochet again, and you don't want that for your hobby that you just want to make things for, make fun for, make money with, etc. So I knew what I was saying, it just didn't come out right. I am really unwell anyway. The market wasn't all that great, and I think we can 1000% move on from that topic. I also kind of just wanted to whinge a little bit here. I'm so sorry. I don't like whinging, but I just wanted to get this out of the way. And if you guys have any solutions for me, please let me know. I kind of stopped making reels and TikToks for some reason. I don't know why. I actually use TikTok to create my videos, and then I use that video and I put it on YouTube and I put it on Instagram, and then that's just my job's done. But I don't know why it's happening with TikTok. I'll upload my videos and then it'll just be going rah, 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 rah. I'm like, what's happening with the sound? I can't actually hear anything, and then I'll try and do a voiceover and I'll try to put some music in it, and it all just mashes together, and I can't understand what I'm saying in the video. I can't hear the music levels. I don't know if it's too loud or too soft. So there's actually so many problems with that at the minute. And I thought, I'll try Instagram instead. So I did a reel on Instagram the other week, but I can't transfer that to a different platform, which is so frustrating. So I made this really nice, video on Instagram, did the voiceover, added the music, posted it up, and I'm like, why didn't it download on my phone? Because that's what TikTok does. It downloads on your phone without a watermark, and it keeps all your music in all your voiceovers, and it didn't come in. I'm like, so I went to the video and I downloaded it, and then it said, we're going to download it, but you're not going to get your voice or your music. And I'm like, come on. So I got a little bit annoyed with that, so I tried another app that I had on my phone, which is CapCut, but I reckon it must be linked to a TikTok because it was doing the exact same thing. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening. So if you guys have another app for your phone specifically where I can, create reels and TikToks on there, and then, obviously do it without watermarks, would be lovely. Please let me know, because TikTok was my go-to, and it's been a couple of weeks. I even emailed them. I reported it and said, hey, it's an issue, and heard nothing, because I'm assuming that they've probably got millions of bloody reportings. So if you've got something a bit user-friendly like those programs that you use, can you please let me know, because I wouldn't mind getting back into it. Thanks. And it turns out I am actually really a terrible vlogger. I'll get so excited to do something, and then I'll go set it up, and then I'll make it, and then I'll sit down and be I should have put my bloody phone up. So I went and bought one of these Moft stands, and hang on, how am I going to do this? Hopefully this doesn't go through, and you can open it up, and you can, it's like a full-on, oh my gosh, open like that, and it sits there. It's so cool. And then I can because it's magnetic, we can turn it, so if I want to do some YouTubey stuff, I can just do that. So I bought that for myself, and it's just a matter of getting used to. Just a matter of me getting used to being a vlogger, and I just need to do a little better. Okie dokie, so that was kind of like my little whinge anyway. I've also had some advent calendars begin for this month, for December. I was really fortunate to have won a giveaway for an advent calendar from Obsession Yarns. One of Marie's customers, she actually purchased 2 of them and said, hey, can you just give one of them away for free? And, you know, the competition was to, or the giveaway was to like post something really nice about someone and, you know, spread some love and joy. And it was just so heartwarming to read all the posts on that reel and to see, you know, all the nice things that people have to say. And I actually got quite a few votes, which I was actually quite surprised by, and I'm really delighted as well. I think, God, it makes you feel so warm and fuzzy on the inside. So I did win that, which was so wonderful, and it came in, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna make something this month, and you know what, I'll do a ball a day, and you know, I'll have something by Christmas Day. Yeah, hopes are way too high. So I ended up picking a t-shirt to make from Knititude. I'll pop it here. I can't remember the name of it right this moment. I should have written it down, but I'll see if I can. If I do that, hopefully it comes up on the screen. Editing T and do your thing. Yes, so I thought that I would make this t-shirt with, you know, all the balls and actually use up all the yarn, because I hate having leftovers essentially, and see how we go. So I did day one, and day one I struggled with something shocking. I decided, because like I am a crocheter and it is 4-ply. I'm not a fan of 4-ply, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to knit, because knitting with a smaller yarn might be a little bit easier for me, and it is, but I'd forgotten. I actually forgot I had a cast on and I spent forever trying to cast on. I cast on about 4 or 5 times, and I ended up doing a long tail cast on. I didn't do the German twist. I didn't understand it. I didn't know what the difference was, in all honesty. It was supposed to be a ticket, for God's sake. So long tail cast on, and I did it. So I got it on 152 stitches I had to do, and I had just enough tails, probably like, what's that, 20 centimeters of tail. So really grateful for that. So I started making it. I'm currently on ball 2. It is day 13 of December, and I'm very behind. When I started that, I also started, because I actually did purchase the Hobie Christmas advent calendar for this year as well, and Tony Lipsy was the designer for a crochet portion, and her mum Gwen, she did the knitting designs. So they've been coming out once a week. We're on week 2 at the moment. I decided to not make week 2. I started making week 1, which was a beautiful beanie. It was Tunisian crochet, totally with it. But then I started to kind of crash a little bit with a few things that was going on, and I'm like, too much is going on. And to be honest, I'm a squirreler. I've been squirreling, trying to find something, I think, in myself, trying to find where I want to be, what I want to do. I'm at a particular portion of my life where, you know, I finished my cancer treatment. I don't have a job to go back to, and I'm actively looking for one, because I need money to come in. Obviously, I can't live off, can't be dole bladder, as they say, for the rest of my life. I'm really grateful for that service, but it's just not for me. I've got to be doing something. And doing this market and creating these cards and doing some drawings has really just launched me into this whole other avenue, and I feel like I just want to save my crafting in terms of you know, crocheting and knitting for myself as a hobby. I still have one pattern that I want to do, and I think that might be my last hurrah, but I'll come back to that. So to wrap up the advent section, I completely I'm so behind, but I am actually determined to finish knitting that t-shirt, and I think it's going to be a really good project once I do get to the body of it, and I can just go bang. At the moment, I'm constantly stopping and measuring, and it's driving me nuts. So hopefully it'll be better once I get to the body section of it. And I think I'm just going to pick and choose the patterns that come out for the Hobie one just for the minute. I don't want to throw myself under the bus and just derail myself with too much on, and I'm just going to take my time. And if I don't make them this month, I've got like all of next year and forever to make them for myself at some point. So I'll just download the patterns as they come out essentially. So yeah, it'll be good. But it's kind of nice to have a knitting project and some crochet projects, because I think too much crochet would have been kind of like the end, if you know what I mean. Whereas with the knitting, it kind of breaks it up a little bit for me and not hitting my wrist so much, and I can just sit there and just knit. By the way, I hate purling, so I cannot wait till I separate the sleeves. Oh my lord. And look, I've had a very sick household as well, so this is another reason. There's not really been a lot going on. My poor son had gastro for a good 5 days. Like, he's such a trooper. He had no fever, he wasn't sweating, and he was drinking water like a freaking champ. He was just, my son is 7, and I love him so much. He just knows when he's unwell, and he just knows that, oh, okay, I've got to drink water, I've got to do more of that, blah, blah, blah. So he's an absolute trooper, an absolute champ. So that kind of happened. Now I'm sitting here with like a head cold, COVID, sinus thing. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm just dealing with it. I'm an adult. I'll drink my own water, or in this case, I'm gonna drink my own coffee, because who cares? So yeah, hopefully everything kind of works out anyway, and I'm sure that this year will end promptly. That's how I'm finishing this segment. I want this year to end promptly. Oh man. Anyway, so obviously that didn't consume all of my time, and I did actually do a lot of stuff in the background that I was just squirreling about. I've been really into creating stationery and just decorating some things and making things for myself and for Jensen, and we're just having so much fun with it, in all honesty. So I have been like drawing and creating some kind of like stickers and sticker sheets. I've just been making like little characters and like little sheets, etc. I do actually have some here that I can just hold up for you. First I've been drawing some sushi. I love sushi. Sushi is my favorite. Oh, there we go. I'm really gonna get close, don't I? I've been drawing some sushi. I'm calling this one Sushi Train. It's got some cute little mochi balls, sushi rolls, some sashimi, or whatever you call it. I've also got dumpling soup there, some chopsticks, etc. So I thought that was so damn cute. And I liked it so much, and I thought, you know what, I should probably start planning for January. And here in Australia, it's hot in January. So I made a summer of 25. You can see my little bok choy there. He's holding a surfboard, got some sunnies on. I was so happy with that. Super duper, a starfish, a really angry sun because it's burning hot and everything's angry here. Some ice poles, a ball, a sandcastle, and a sand bucket and stuff. So that was that. And then I started mucking around with some clouds. It's not quite the same as that style, but it's very similar. So I've got like not impressed cloud, wow cloud, shock cloud, happy cloud, sleep cloud, all these different clouds, etc. So, and this is probably my favorite. I think they look so cute and so adorable, and I love the colors. And yeah, so my kind of plan, I think, is to make a round of stickers each month, do like a big release, or like a launch as such, so then I can make them all at once. And if I've got stock left over, that can just stay on the website, and then next month I'll just make a new lot. And I think it'd be really good for journaling. I do really want to get back into journaling properly and having a bit more fun with it. And now that I've got some stickers and some cute washi tape and stuff like that, I really just want to just jump right in and really plan my 2025 and make 2025 a different make it different, because I think I've just been going with the flow for the last 9 years. I do like my numerology, by the way, so this is actually my year 9, and I'll be in year 1 next year if you do follow that. And new one is pretty much new beginnings. So I do just want to really lean into that and make sure that I'm doing it right for myself. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to 2025 and what it will bring. And I just want to keep drawing. I find drawing so satisfying because it's quick. It's, you know, I have finished product in hours, and it's just, it's a lot more satisfying for my creative mind than it is crocheting. Crocheting's fun. I love crocheting, but I think the projects for me, they take too long. And, you know, doing stuff like that for a market or doing stuff like that as a business is, for me, unenjoyable. I like results quickly. And I think, you know, being a creative person like that, I thought I saw the... By the way, my son made me this necklace, and I just feel like wearing it today because why not? And, you know, I've got an interview a little bit later, so we'll see how I go. But, yeah, so... I've really been enjoying doing that. And then I've also been toying around with bookmarks as well, which has been so much fun. First, I made the clouds on a bookmark. They're laminated, by the way. That's why they're so shiny. So if we could do this. Yeah, there we go. It might be a little hard, but yeah. So made them, got a rounder cutter to cut the edges and stuff. I didn't really like the background of that one, so I just went with something a little whiter. I'll put them two together so you can see what I mean. So I like the whiter one a bit more because they kind of fade away in the greyish blue. So I kind of put that in there. I also toyed with some sushi. I don't know where the sushis are though. I'm going to go through them out. I think I threw them out. I started with... let me go through the process a little bit because I've just gone straight into this is what I've been making. So I've been really enjoying the idea of like bookmarks. My son and I, we read most nights. I say most nights because I've not really been on top of it lately. And we were literally using a folded tissue as a bookmark. And I'm like, mate, no, we can't do that. And I made all those sushi things, and I put them all together on a bookmark. And I printed it and laminated it with, but not like with a laminator. I didn't think to do that. I got do you remember I know this was definitely a thing as a kid for me, but I don't know if that's for everyone, but you would get like your exercise books for school, and then you would get like the laminate sticker that you would stick over the top to protect it from like the rain and stuff. I got that. It was $5.50 for 2 meters, and I'm going to get like, 30 bloody A4 sheets out of it, which is awesome. So I started double-siding the bookmarks. So I'd print like 5 of them on an A4, and then I would double-side stick and then cut. What I found though, my trimmer got blunt very quickly, so I went and bought a guillotine, and that's making my life so much better. And then I saw someone actually laminate them, and I'm like, oh, can you actually do that? So I got a cheap laminator. It was like $20 at Officeworks, and some cheap laminating sheets, which was like $13 for 100 because they didn't have a 25 pack available. And I made one, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I'm gonna keep doing this. So I have literally just been fucking around with different prints. I got like vines. I made these cute strawberries ages ago on my iPad, so I thought, oh, let's see what that looks like. I made this cute, little artsy design thing. I've got to muck around with that. Made that in different colours, and I think, no, I don't. These are just duds. I say duds because I'm not 100% sold on the printer settings on all of these, and that's something that I will muck around with at some point, is getting the printer settings correct, getting the right paper, etc. I do want it looking amazing. So with that, I actually ended up buying a silhouette portrait for during the Black Friday sales, because why the hell not? And I've been eyeing off a Cricut, but I've heard so many bad things about a Cricut, so I opted to try and locate a silhouette, and I found one supplier in Australia called Scat Cats, and they delivered it to me so quickly. I pretty much got it in 2 days. It was so good. I'll put a picture of it up here. It is really beautiful. It does a really good job as well. I heard that it miscuts, but I think it's really about the way that you use it, and I think I've got the hang of it. So I've been pretty much testing making sticker sheets, making die cut stickers as well. Finally got Miss Celia cut properly. I've been hand doing it and I didn't like it. So I put this on some gloss paper, laminated the gloss paper, put it through the silhouette, and then look how cute she is. And now I got one of them stuck to the silhouette, which is awesome. So gave one to Jensen. I think he's got like stickers galore. He's been getting all my test ones. Some of them have been coming out really dark, some of them coming out really pale. These ones that I've shown you are probably the best versions of them on this matte sticker paper, so it'd be good for journaling and stuff. I can laminate it if I really want to or print on the gloss paper and laminate it to really protect it, etc. But I'm not gonna go that far, to be honest. Not right now, anyway. So it's been a lot of fun trying to find the right materials and the right printer settings, and I've just been coming up here upstairs each day, just fucking around tinkering for a few hours, and then heading downstairs and chilling out for the day, or crocheting or knitting or catching up on whatever I needed to do. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. What you've probably noticed is the name here, Dot and Dawn. So I started with Earthy Friends Studio. In my mind, I'm like, oh my god, got my little bok choy, got my little mushroom, and they're very earthy items. I'm like, Earthy Friends Studio, it's so cute, can't go wrong. Yeah, it's all good. I've sat with it for a month now and I hate it. Not that I hate it, I just feel like it doesn't sit well. It's not memorable. It's too long. And then I was like thinking of other ideas. I actually hit up ChatGPT and I'm like, this is what I do, this is what I want, this is where I want it to be. Can you give suggestions? It was giving me crap like Fable and Fern and Salt and Pepper and I don't know, just like really ChatGPT AI generated crap. And then I was cleaning out my Google Drive, and I was talking to my ex-sister-in-law on the phone, and we're yakking away, and I've just gone, oh. She goes, what? And I'm like, I've just come across a picture of my Nana Dot from my wedding. And Nana Dot was my Nana's sister, so she was my great aunt. And she was a very, very big part of my life. And it was just really nice to see that picture again, because I hadn't seen a picture of her in a while. I don't have her hanging up anywhere, and I think I will print it off and hang her up somewhere. So it was really nice to see that. And then I just kind of thought to myself, like, oh, that's a really cute name. Like, I think I could go with that. And I'm like, what else could I do it with? And I've also got another great aunt who I grew up with as well. Her name to me was Annie Hobart. She was from Hobart. That's what stuck. I don't know why. But real name Dinah. And I thought, oh, Dot and Dinah. I'm like, I don't know about Dinah, because you got to spell it with an H, and then it gets a little bit confusing, etc. And then I thought a little bit more, and I'm like, Nana is, my number one woman in my life, essentially, other than my mother. And she passed away a few years ago, but her middle name was Dawn. And I'm like, Dot and Dawn, I think that needs to be it. And it just feels so right on so many levels. It's short, it's cute, it's very personal. And the one thing that I really, kind of connected with when I did think of the name was my Nana would have a notepad and pen everywhere around the house. She had like 7 of them, I reckon. And she'd be constantly writing down shopping lists and writing notes for everybody and etc. And I seem to be heading into this stationery, area, which I'm totally vibing with and totally enjoying. And I think it's a really nice, subtle tribute to that. And I kind of look forward to really making that happen. I think I really want this to happen. I want to keep drawing and creating just random stuff, printing like no tomorrow and using my machines. And yeah, so Dot and Dawn, the 2 sisters in my life, essentially, my 2 nanas, who were just amazing people and made my childhood incredibly enjoyable. And I do miss them very dearly. They've both passed away, but I love the idea of having Dot and Dawn as a business name, and I'm going to stick with that, honestly. I kind of want Dot and Dawn to be, kind of like a stationary business venture. I think it'll be so much fun. I'm enjoying the stickers. I'm enjoying making bookmarks. I want to make a notepad next. Like, that's next on my list. I'm like one thing at a time, pulling the reins, just, I've even been looking to washi tape. Like, I just for myself, even just like to have my own designs on a bit of tape that I can just like tape down this. Oh my god, how much fun would that be? So I'm just getting into it. I'm having fun, and I would really like this to be a thing. I think like getting into people's journals and getting into people's business shops and maybe even wholesale. I have no idea. All of that would be wonderful. So later this month, I do want to launch some products. And it will be these sticker sheets. I'm not going to be making them straight up. I think I'm going to do a make to order, but I'm also very aware that these are very specific to like summer, and like those clouds would be really great for like mood journals or something like that. So I am going to launch them as kind of like a pre-order very, very soon. I'm waiting for kind of the 14th to roll over, because the 14th is the last day for my cards and gift tags to be shipped out, according to Australia Post, for people to receive them before Christmas. And then after that, I'm going to probably sell them locally, drop them into people's post boxes and go from there. So that'll be what's happening with that. And I will also have some bookmarks as well. So I'm going to do bookmarks, stickers, and possibly a couple of cards as well. We'll see. I also put those emotional clouds into die cut stickers also, because I think they are so damn adorable. And I think it's just like, here's my feelings. Please excuse the print on this. I printed it incorrectly on the wrong one. It was just a test anyway. They'll be printed much nicer with the better quality, and I have to get a cord for my printer because it runs off Wi-Fi. And here's another whinge. I have Opticom here, and Opticom can go shove a big giant pineapple up its tight little ass. Or as my partner says, I would rather rub my nuts on a grater than deal with your shit. So, it is the worst internet I've ever had in my entire life. It cuts in and out all the time. I've been without internet for days on end, and I've not even been here for a year. So, yeah, that's where that is, and it does affect my printing essentially. So I think I'm going to get like a USB cable to plug directly into my printer, and ensure that doesn't happen, because I don't want to be wasting paper and materials. Trying to do my best here, but environmentally friendly, do my best. But when you're testing and stuff, my gosh, that's fine. My son gets everything. Anyway, I'm getting incredibly tired. As you could probably tell from the beginning of this video to the end of this video, I'm quite unwell, and I need to get my energy up for the next hour and a half, because I do have a job interview I'm very, very excited about. I used to work in HR as a coordinator, and this is a coordinator role. Not necessarily in HR, but it's very, very similar functions. So I'm quite excited about it. It's where I'd like to go, and I really do hope that it goes well today. They were very, very kind enough to also, they wanted to do face-to-face, but I was so sick yesterday, and they were so kind to say, hey, we can do like a Teams call or something tomorrow or Monday. And I'm like, that'd be wonderful. Like, I really do appreciate it, because I do actually want to meet with you guys. I don't want to cancel. Please hire me. Anyway, so I'm going to wrap this up. This was more of a catch up than anything. I hope to bring more footage to you in the coming weeks, being just before Christmas, and I do have so much to do. We'll see how we go. And you're probably like, Tegan, what else could you possibly be doing? Well, I need to go shopping. I have done zero shopping. There is absolutely no presents here with anyone's name on it. I have not done any Santa duties either. I have been completely and utterly not lazy, just too busy or too sick or cleaning up bodily fluids from other humans. It has been incredibly hard. So I might do a couple of videos. I plan to go to Costco, so come with me on that definitely, and maybe some shopping. I don't think I'm going to be doing much else other than that. I might try and get this launch done, maybe get a few more of these die cut stickers made up, and get ready for and plan for a launch. I've already started thinking about February. I'm talking as if this is going to be a thing. Honestly, I just want to see how it goes, and I just want to be prepared. And I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be lots of fun. Anyway, I will resume normal YouTube duties as soon as I can, and I will try and do better vlogging. I will be a better vlogger, I promise. Promise me. It's going to be a good new year. If you have any ideas for editing apps for my phone, for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts, please put a comment below. I want to know. I need to get back onto it, and I need simplicity. I need it to be on my phone, because then I can just go bang, bang, bang. I save everything in a folder, done. It's I'm very kind of organized that way, and when things kind of break my cycle, I falter a little bit, and that's pretty much what's happened. So anyway, to recap, we had a horrible market. My phone editing died. I've started some advent calendars. I'm currently unwell, and I have been tinkering on a business idea called Dot and Dawn in the background. So I hope to bring you more videos and ASMR about the things that I'm making and creating, and hope to see you next time. Thanks for joining. See you later. Have a crafty day.